Hello and welcome to Mandatory Fun Time channel. I am your host, Shagitto, and I am here with the Zarny.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. And
how's it going?
It's going good. I got music going now. There we go. Like
Music.
It's awfully quiet. All right. So we are back making some things happening in the world that we have created. Last time we did some NPCs. Came up with a couple cool characters, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I like her. She's pretty fun. Shaylee, who is in love with Barnabas, who just lost his wife. He's a widow.
Yeah.
Yep. Wife fell into lava. So we are gonna create some villains, and we're gonna go through this again. Now this is just for like Daggerheart, so you got your like little ancestry stuff down here, and your classes that are gonna be different. But eventually we'll work on Shadowdark, doing the same kind of thing, and I'll mix these up. And then we're using this table from the Dungeon Master's Guide that kind of like talks about their goals, methods, and stuff like that. And we'll go through that and do some rolls, and we'll try coming up with a couple of villains that are, you know, in the world, and maybe they're not necessarily like big bads, but maybe they're like kind of like you know, the mid bosses, the little bosses.
Yeah, little bads, medium bads.
Yeah, smeds.
Yeah,
meds.
Medium bads.
Yeah. Okay. God dang it. Let's see, what is that? First, we're gonna go over the alignment part. So we know that they're gonna be evil, right?
Mm-hmm. Like.
What kind
of evil? Neutral evil? Chaotic evil?
Yeah, so we're gonna go right here and we're gonna do a little what is it? R1D 1D3? That work? Yes, it does. And I got a 2. Alright. So he's not
okay.
Crazy. He's got laws, or he got rules he follows, right? So he's lawful evil.
Okay,
and then I'll do a little roll to see if it's a guy or a girl. And it is a female. All right, so we have a
bad bro.
Yeah, lawful evil lady, mistress of the dark. You want to give me a 1d9 to see what kind of class she kind of like embodies?
Oh. See if I did that right. No, I did it wrong. How do I do this again?
It's /R and then space 1d9.
Oh, I just typed roll. 3.
Okay, cool. You got a 3. So they're a guardian. So they're a tanky kind of lady knight of evil.
Evil.
All right, I'll do a little 19. What is that? Oh, I was gonna say, like, it didn't show up. It was because I didn't have it selected. Okay, 1d19. I got a 1.
Oh,
that was quick.
Critical failure.
1 is a mix. Ooh, yo, this is pretty cool. Yo, give me a d19. You know, we'll kind of just go from there. We'll re-roll if you get another 1. 8 is a furbog. Okay, so that's yours. And then I'll do another one. 1d19. So 13. So they're a mix of a furbog and a halfling. They're an angry small cow in fucking metal armor, dude, chasing you. Holy shit, dude. It's a mini cow. All right, let me get some of this written down.
I knew this was gonna get weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. All right. Okay. Female. What was it? Neutral? Lawful. Lawful villain. Lawful evil. Gotcha. She is a mix of a halfling and furbog. All right. Cool. I like that. Just real quick on this, let me look something up as far as the Darrington press thingamabobber, stuff and things. What am I doing? Demi-plane. I'm gonna go to Demi-plane, which has the whole playtest on here for free. You just gotta make a free account. It also has friggin' the 2 adventures that come with it, the quick start adventures, that go kind of in hand with each other. And I am looking at classes races, ancestries, all these words and stuff. All right, so let me see, what can I do here as far as show everybody what the hell I'm talking about. DH rules, let me go to that and go to here, Daggerheart, bam, there we go, and I will show that and get rid of that. All right, let's see, Furbog over here. Yeah, over in this area. Okay. So Furbog has natural calm. Whenever you should mark a stress, roll a d6. On a result of a 6, don't mark it. I actually play a Furbog Guardian, so that's pretty cool. I try to use this a lot. And then they have the charge ability, which when you succeed on an agility roll to move from far to very far, or from far or very far range into melee with 1 or more targets, mark a stress to deal 1d12 physical damage to all targets. And then you have Halfling. Youthful Spirit. At the beginning of each session, give everyone in your party a hope or little lucky. When you roll a 1 on your hope die, you can re-roll it rather, and must take the new result.
So if they're gonna be a mix, are you gonna like pick 1 from each ancestry?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how the mixes still go. I know that was like in 1.4. I have not read all of the notes in 1.5, but I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. If anything, we can like maybe create a character real quick. You have too many free characters. I like it.
No.
Yeah, get that monies.
Oh no. That's okay. It's to be expected. That's just the norm now.
Yeah. Well, Roll20 bought them, so they're gonna be integrated. Like this whole Demi-plane thing. So Daggerheart is gonna like be integrated into it and stuff.
Cool.
Where am I at? Heritage, ancestry. Let me just go to that real quick.
I think you have to start with mixed ancestry at the top, right?
Yeah, I gotta get that unselected. That's selected. Use the mixed ancestry option, selecting 2 features from any combination. Yeah, okay. Stop it. I hate how that kind of comes up.
Stop that.
All right. When you choose an ancestry at character creation, write down how your character identifies themselves. Goblin, orc, or just goblin, or orc in their lineage. Work with your GM to choose 2 features from the ancestries you are derived from. You must choose the top feature from one ancestry and the bottom from another. Okay, that's the change that I wasn't aware of. Write both down on your note card. Yada yada yada. Okay. Where am I going? That's not what I want. Games. Shoot. I think I went back too far. Oh, that's why. I'm like, what did I just do?
Oh, you opened the forums on another window.
Yeah. Characters. Games. Sorry. Oh, I keep going to characters. I don't want characters. I want game rules. Sorry. And ancestries. All right, so we have Furbog, which is natural calm and charge, and then Halfling, which is youthful spirit and little lucky. You can re-roll it. Must take the new result. So I think I don't know. As far as like being the villain, like I'm gonna play this person, they don't really have a whole lot of hope dies. I roll a d20 instead of like a 2d12, right? So I'm pretty sure for this I would just do like the lucky roll for them, and if they roll a 1, they get to re-roll it. Must take the new result, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. That kind of takes away from, critical failures and such.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that now. Or I can twist it to where she can give advantage. And it's not really useful
being
spirit.
able to give advantage and do the charge thing, it would be kind of cool.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Youthful spirit and charge. I think that would be a really good combo. Kind of makes sense. She's not going to really give her party hope, but it's more like they're going to be scared to fail her kind of thing. It's more like they get a fear ability.
Yeah.
Let's
Don't
see.
fail me now.
She takes charge from Furbog and youthful spirit from halfling. Cool.
That's cool that you can do that. I think that's neat.
Yeah, I like that a lot, dude. I think that's sick that they chose to do that with the mixes, and they kind of balanced it as far as like you have to choose the top and then you have to choose the bottom of the other one.
Right. You can't just take like the bottom from both or the top from both. Like you kind of have to make a decision, which is cool. I think that's probably to keep it balanced. But I like that it's a thing you can do, and I like that there's choice involved. Right.
Yeah.
So and say like a half orc, right? Like a half orc racial is always going to be a half orc racial. Well, what if in this it's like, well, what from the orc side and what from the human side in more of a mix, and it's kind of up to you with some restrictions. I think that that's a really cool flavor.
Yeah,
and a neat way to do things.
I agree. Cool. All right, now that we are done with that part, let's go back to our OneNote. Bam. Okay. Go back to our villain. So we have this first part done. Now let's talk about their schemes. Can you give me a D8?
Schemes. Three schemes. There
we go. Bam. All right, schemes. It's about magic, dude. All right, now give me a D6.
Oh.
2. Build a construct or magical device. All right, so their main scheme right now is to build something, some sort of magical thingamabobber. Construct or device. Okay.
A construct does fit in with some of the things that we've talked about.
Yeah.
So that could be what she's up to. She's trying to like reimagine Azagul's constructs and creations of destruction.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so she's not really like low on the villain list, I guess. She's more of a mid-tier kind of person, kind of getting some things going.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Or it could just be a mechanical device, like a lighthouse off the coast that's actually just gonna shoot ray guns and blow up ships so she can steal all their treasure. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be. It could be. She just wants to be a pirate, man. This little furbog halfling in plate armor. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do a D20 for their methods.
Mm-hmm.
Bam. D20. I got 5. All right. Confidence scams. That's odd. Okay.
What was it?
Their method is through confidence scams. So either through fast talking, cheating, fine print, fraud, or swindling, quackery, or tricks, or breach of contract. Man, this makes it a little
I see what's going on.
All right, let's do a little D6. Got a 6, and that is quackery. Oh man, she's all about the quacks, man.
The quackery.
Oh man, Jesus. She
So she's like trying to trick people and swindle people. Well, quackery would be like what? Like being like a fake doctor and swindling people?
Yeah, let me
Like
just
selling
get
snake oil and shit?
yeah.
Right? Because don't they call like fake doctors a quack, right?
Yeah, dishonest practices and claims to have special knowledge and skill in
Yeah.
some field. Okay.
Typically medicine. Yeah. So she could be like a snake oil salesman. Or like, you know, pretending like she's healing people and stuff by like giving them weird potions that don't do anything.
Kind of a snake oil salesperson type thing. Okay, I can kind of see that. All this shit sounds so fucking goofy, but then you try to get into it and you're like, you know, okay, maybe she is kind of like a snake oil kind of salesperson where she's selling these things that like maybe benefit the people for a bit, but then there's like a horrible side effect that comes into play after.
Yeah, like no lasting positive effect in the end. Like it just makes them feel kind of good, you know. And then they want more. And the whole reason she's doing it is because she needs money to build this construct, right?
Yeah.
She needs resources.
Yeah, maybe that. Maybe
Kinda,
that.
it's kind of like how the hags in Curse of Strahd were selling those moon pies.
Right.
It would make you'd sleep good, you'd have crazy dreams, but then you got horribly addicted to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's that. I think that'd be pretty cool. I kind of want there to be like some significant side effects, like to where there's madness involved maybe, and that's what's going on. Like she sells these like potions or whatever, and like maybe she gets in through some sort of disguise, and like she learns about some people, their like hardships, and then she like kind of preys on that and like offers a solution in some sort of form of a magical device or like a magical potion or something. And when the person agrees and does it, they maybe they'll only pay a little bit of money, but like what she's really trying to get is like the information and the magical residue that comes off of them once something happens to them, right? So that way she can try to study it or contain it and like work on it for this magical construct.
Okay, so she's trying to it's like a weird proxy way of creating an energy source for the construct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, this isn't gonna get dark at all, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say this more aligns with, you know, the dark shit that was going on. Like, I saw quackery, I'm just like, what is this fucking National Lampoon type of villain?
I immediately thought of that scene from Pete's Dragon where the snake oil salesman is selling snake oil with his funny mustache.
Okay. Could be using she obtains information about her clients working on their hardships and promising maybe relief. Promising relief or maybe some sort of just some sort of benefit in general. The side effect comes delayed or comes after a while and turns the person into a bro, I don't know. Have you ever seen the movie Warlock, I think it is?
I don't think so.
Oh, there's one thing where he's trying to get this map. It's like the second movie, and he's trying to get this map, and this art director guy or this art institute dude's like, I'll give it to you, but you got to give me something that'll make people come here and spend money to see it. And what he does is like he takes his magic. This is super dark, and he basically body horror modifies the guy into like a a very small kind of cube that's breathing and has eyes and stuff. And he's like, there you go. People want to see this. And like, then he leaves. I'm just like, bro, that's like traumatized me from a very young age.
Yeah.
And I think that like, that might be what she might be doing is like, they like kind of implode on themselves in some way, but they're still alive.
Well, yeah. And I think it should happen over time, right? So it should be like, they come to her because she needs time for it to happen so that other people will come to her, right? Because she needs multiple subjects. So what happens is when she gives them this medicine, it's maybe kind of similar to a drug effect where it makes them like people are more productive and they feel like things are going better and everything's good. But then like after a few days it wears off and they start to, have some like this withdrawal. So then they come back and she gives them more, right? And then it just escalates to where now she's got a bunch of people addicted to it. And then once like 12 or 15 so people are really basically just like addicted to this stuff, then she's like basically has her own like squat full of these people that are addicted to this stuff. And they're all losing their minds because now the withdrawal symptoms are so bad that's where the real madness is coming in,
Oh yeah, I like that.
But they're already really beholden to her. They've already forsaken their lives just to feel good.
Yeah. Side effect comes after a while and causes people to want more and more. At higher levels, it'll disform them and cause them to go into a mutated coma or something.
Ooh, a mutated coma.
Yeah.
I just like the way that sounds. Mutated coma. Good song name.
Okay. All right, now we got to come up with a weakness. I'll let you do that. You need to roll a D8.
Bing. 4.
A special weapon deals extra damage when used against the villain.
What could that be?
I do not know.
I mean, a furbolg, and it was a halfling.
Mm-hmm.
What would do extra damage against her?
I want to make sure that's it, right? Just special weapon deals extra damage.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be a weapon. Maybe a certain type of magic.
Yeah. A secret or special type of weapon magic can defeat her.
I mean, because you could go, like this, the typical trope with a special weapon would be like, that's typically like, go find the magic sword in the mountain to defeat the, like that's the journey. It's like getting the weapon to defeat the big bad thing. But maybe she's super susceptible to like psychic damage spells or something like that.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's a good point. But let's kind of like take a step, like we'll get to here. Let's take a step back and think of her as what she is. She's a furbog halfling, right? So she's a short furbog. She's also a guardian, so she is a basically a tank type of person, right? But I'm thinking like she's not just a furbog, tank, right? Maybe she's like basically a death knight, and maybe like holy magic does extra damage to her or something like that. Not necessarily like she has to be a death knight, but that's what I'm going with, like some sort of twist on the guardian,
Right, and maybe there is a holy scepter that the party could find, that would have like a couple charges of a spell that does extra damage to her because it's holy damage, So it could be not necessarily the fabled weapon of gnome slaying, right? It could just be that this weapon happens to have properties that will deal holy damage.
Right.
I kind of like picturing, you know what? I kind of like picturing her as this like almost sort of like undead Death Knight Furbolg halfling thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool. And it also gives a lot more room for the whatever her weird backstory is going to be, you know?
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if you want to go like kind of the death necromancer kind of thing, or if you want to go more of like a shadow cult kind of vibe with her.
Well, yeah, because we do have in Daggerheart, we have talked about how there's still remnants of cults and things like that, like we talked about the corrupted tree that with the sprouts of trees coming up, and then there's this whole like cult around like trying to harvest mana from them.
Yeah,
and there was like she could be a part of that organization.
Okay, yeah, I kind of like that. This is shaping up a little bit better.
That ties her into the world right out the gate.
All right, she is a part of a shadow cult.
And that's how, and that makes sense because that's how she understands getting people addicted to things and the madness that can come with it, because a lot of the underlings for that whole cult are like all corrupt mana addicted people. So that could be what she's using to make this tincture.
Mm-hmm.
But she needs to test it. It's a different form of it, so she needs to test it on regular people that aren't already addicted to it, and see if the outcome of their what's the word I'm looking for, when they go through withdrawal is different, and if it produces anything, because that was the design of it, and like that's her job in that order, is to go out and do some field research.
Okay. Since Shadowdark, yeah, it's high on the totem. She goes out and conducts research into mana addicting substances to figure out side effects and also opportunities to create a weapon or something along those lines. To create a weapon or something. Okay. Yeah, and also I think it might be, we talked about Ezreal, who came up with like basically this type of soul shard, right? That it's for the constructs and shit. And I was thinking like, maybe that's another thing that she's looking into, is mixing magic and organic material. You know what I'm saying? Like these people, like mixing them with magic and like maybe trying to push mutations.
Yep.
She's trying to create the X-Men here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. All right, let's work on a name now. What are you doing, man? Okay, let's go. Little fantasy name generator.
Fantasy name.
Let's see. Let's see. Evil names. Yeah, let's give her an evil name. Let's go female. Calamity Woods. Ooh, I like Kali, like Kali.
Okay.
Kali. Kali Bloodworth. Okay. Kali Bloodworth. I like it. Do. All right, and then let's try to think of let's try to come up with an image for her. Let's see, a female.
I was just starting to work on that. I got some generating right now. I was like, I want to see what the internet thinks of that one. Whoa. Okay. These are kind of cool. Here, let me see if I can just... Here we go. There we go. Why is it not doing what I want it to do?
I do not know.
I don't know. Here we go. Here's one.
All right, let's see this. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't know. It gives off more elf vibes, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Do.
Oh. This is kind of cool.
Okay.
Oh.
Whoa, dude. That is pretty cool. I like that.
See if that makes it any better.
Oh, that would be cool if she's like experimented on herself and she was able to grow a couple extra arms.
Yeah, or some of them could be construct arms.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Some of these are really bad. This one, I mean, it's not bad. It's just like for our intents and purposes, this like doesn't fit at all. But I'm gonna show it to you anyway.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude. Okay, this isn't really doing what I really wanted it to do, but I mean,
what is that?
oh my god, dude!
It's
I forgot
just
you
a
can
cow
see that.
head, dude.
Yeah,
Moo.
I'm just like, what
Moo,
is
moo.
this, dude? What the fuck are you doing?
Let's see. Let's see.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
do this. Slight. Yeah, now you got me inspired.
Oh man, this one right here looks like pretty cool. I kind of like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's see, a female cow halfling from.
Oh god. There you go. This one's perfect. Just put a cow next to her.
Dude, you're not
I
even
was just like,
trying,
what up?
AI. What
Not
the hell?
even trying, bro. Oh, Okay, what if I? Okay, let's add, maybe I need more context here.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Not bad. You see the cow here with the bat ears? She leads an army of fucking cows.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Oh man, this looks fucking sick though. All right, here, let me try to redefining this. A female halfling with a with cow-like ears and nose from Daggerheart. That is a voice people with that. Okay. Wow, that's yeah, that screams like new age. I don't think she's really a villain. I just think she wants me to, like, you know, learn about crystals.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, here we go. This is looking a whole lot better. I like that. I like the black and white one that they did. I think that's actually pretty cool. It's like a comic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Take that. She is evil.
Evil.
All right, I'll just do like one more and see what it comes up with. But I kind of like the one that I found.
Yeah.
Bow, 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 bow. She seems so nice though. Like, I'd like to go on a party adventure with her. Not, I'm scared of for my life, but sucks. This is also kind of cool, dude.
Yeah.
I think I'll just go with that. I like it.
Cool. I'm down with it.
Get out of here, cow lady. Come back better, cow lady. Okay, cool. This is what we'll go with. I kind of like this a lot, actually. The runner-up for this was that. So both of these look really cool. I kind of like this, except like she doesn't look like a villain. Like she doesn't look like she's doing anything evil. She's just like,
right.
Oh, hello. You know,
She's
this
like,
looks like.
What are you doing there?
Mm-hmm. She's up to something.
Yeah, the
bad.
top one has more of a dark vibe.
Okay, so Kelly Bloodworth. I like it. Oh, right. We got that. She wants to build a magic construct. We kind of figured that stuff out. I don't know. Let's see. What else? What else can we say about her? We got what she looks like. She's probably like 4 feet tall, if that.
Mm-hmm.
Just walk around like this, all moody.
Moody. She's super emo.
Yeah, she's moody. Yeah, so she's selling this, I guess. Yeah, I kind of like the whole mana kind of essence. Like, that's what she's selling, is like this sort of mana essence. Like, maybe it, like you said, it makes them feel really good, but it also does some additional things to them.
It's cut with something.
Yeah, man, definitely cut.
Like maybe she's because we did talk about in the same vein of all this stuff when talking about the cult and stuff, we did talk about like funguses and things. So maybe she's using some of the corrupted funguses to make like almost like a light psychedelic. She's mixing it with something that just underneath all the positive, like, good
Oh,
stuff that comes with mana, it's also like
dude.
fucking with people's heads just a little bit.
Yo, we can go a different route with this, and like, hear me out. I just want you
Yeah.
to think of Kerrigan from StarCraft 2 and how she's able to connect and control her minions across like the galaxy, right? Now, maybe what she's trying to do is something similar with the mushrooms. She's trying to connect people to where they don't go insane, they don't go psycho, but everyone's
they're leaving normal consciousness for like a hive mind consciousness.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's cool.
Oh, bro, that's dark. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. Okay. I kind of like that. All right. Inspiration. God, I wish I knew how to spell English. Inspiration. Do Kerrigan from SC2. So Callie has researched as much lore as she could with as ghouls, I don't know, something like that. Ghouls, plank, or what did we call them? They weren't called planks. Okay, well, Gundams.
Yeah,
I could have swore we did.
We did. We figured it out. We did figure it out.
Yeah. Dude. Oh, those are gods. Okay, never mind. Those are ideas. Dude, I got so much crap here, man. Cult of Azgul. We're looking to experiment with the offshoots. Oh yeah, with the mana root, with the trees and stuff. I completely forgot about that shit.
Yeah, this is the stuff I was talking about. That she's gonna be a part of that group.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. So she gets these offshoots, and she's trying to mix them with a type of parasitic, hive mind type of mushroom, maybe like some sort of hive mind thing.
Because you know how like all like in the Underdark, like all the mushroom people folks, how they all can, because of the spores and stuff in the air, they can all like communicate with each other, like hive mind.
Yeah.
So you would imagine like that same thing, but corrupted by the corrupted mana tree stuff, would have a similar effect, but different, right? And she doesn't, and follow me on this, I just thought of this. She doesn't want to be the hive mind leader herself, but that's what she's making the construct for. The construct will be the leader of the hive mind, but the construct will only follow her order. And that's how she keeps from corrupting herself with it.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, these sentinel golems. She's researching that into being able to make a construct like it that can control the hive mind. Oh man. Has researched sentinel golems. Her plan is to create a mutated race of followers that are linked to a hive mind. That hive mind be a new special type of sentinel golem that will only follow her orders.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because like otherwise she'd be putting herself at risk of, like, if she wanted to tap into that hive mind and be the leader of it, she puts herself at risk of going mad too.
Yeah.
So it makes sense, and so that gives reason for her to have like this golem that's actually like the apex of the hive mind.
Right. And it doesn't necessarily be, it has to be like this massive like thing. It could be something small, but it has to be like of a medium size, so that way it can also link and then, you know, be able to link to all of the mines.
It could be like a generator type machinery device, flesh and metal thing that's like in her lab. You know, think of it like a mainframe.
Yeah.
You know,
medium to large type creature, a mix.
It's the cloud
of just uploading to the cloud, dude. A mix of organic creatures, science, and soul links.
Mm-hmm.
That will form the golem. Okay.
And that could be also part of what she does is, you know, as the hive mind grows, when people get too far out, they get too mad, they become too weak. The hive mind forces them to come to her lab and sacrifice themselves to the golem to keep it powered with their souls.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. Potions will have elements of the dark mana root and also a secret mushroom. I don't know. Parasitic.
Some kind of spore.
There's
Yeah, parasitic, yeah.
acidic, hive mind spore. Doot. Hive mind spore. Okay. That will link all the minds of the thralls. The thralls of Kali.
Dude, the thralls of Kali, dude. Ooh, that sounds good. I like it. Kali's thralls, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Also secret. Yeah. Okay.
You know, like a fucking peasant runs in with his bloody pitchfork and he's like, Kali's thralls are on the border. They're overrunning the town. You know, like that's got a good ring to it.
Yeah. These potions will give a great feeling, euphoric feeling, I guess. Euphoric feeling, along with some like strength and latent magic abilities to some subjects. However, they will want more and more due to its addicting nature. The clients, the consumers will eventually start to mutate in fungus type ways.
Mm-hmm.
And will eventually lose itself in the 8 Mile with Eminem. Nah, just kidding. Will lose itself to the hive mind. Bam. All right, dude.
And when that happens, their last command is to sacrifice themselves to the construct to keep it powered.
Yeah. They will follow the commands of the construct, which Kali is able to control. The orders may be to feed the construct. Yeah, maybe in the beginning they'll sacrifice themselves, but I'm thinking like once she has enough that are strong enough to be part of this, you know, Myconid kind of creature type, they'll go out and they're fucking steal people, dude. And fucking
right, because you know, like maybe, you know, as the hive mind gets larger and larger, the construct needs more power to cover that much bandwidth, right? And so she discovers that like, oh, like kidnapping children and shit gives a lot more power to the construct.
Right.
And so she starts sending out orders to like go kidnap people from their homes, or like powerful people that are magic users are in serious danger because they provide more energy for the hive mind.
Yeah, and I was thinking maybe this construct, because she's not a god level entity, right? She's unable to make it to where the souls don't fade, right? So the constructs, it works and everything, but the power source is depleting all the time. So that's why she needs all these souls and everything to keep it going. And that might be one of the things that she is actually looking for, is a type of magical device to get this going to where it's like Tony Stark and it just keeps going forever.
Right. She needs a power drive that is infinite.
Yeah. Yes. She is searching for a power drive for the hive mind golem, so that it can run indefinitely.
Or like maybe she wants to get an army big enough so she can sack the city where the actual like mother mana tree is, so that she can tap into the mana tree and use it for power. Like maybe that's her ultimate goal. But she's gonna need other little steps along the way to keep things going to achieve that.
Yeah, no, I kind of like that. I kind of like her, like being like, listen, we can't just, keep trying to persuade people or corrupt people to come over. We have to go out there and take them, kind of mentality, right? So she is going to create this army, so that way she can maybe try to take down the mana tree and help Azagul come in again.
Yeah, because if she has control of the mana tree, like from her perspective, that would be like infinite untapped power.
Yeah, and she'll be able to like try to open up the astral plane again or something.
Yeah. And that way, when Azagul returns, there's already an army waiting for him to fight for him. And then she thinks that she's going to be Azagul's queen, right?
Yeah.
All the way to the top, dude. I love it because it ties in, which is really important that we were able to just tie her in right away instead of figuring out coming up with somebody cool and figuring out where to put her.
Yeah.
It kind of ties in with everything.
Yeah. I like that. I think that's really good because as of right now, she's getting these creatures made and she's like in the beginning stages, but she's well aware that this hive mind golem can't sustain itself and she's constantly needing to find souls. So it's not possible for her to make an army until she gets the power device to make the hive mind golem just keep running, and then that way she can have the army to sack the mana tree.
Yep.
So, yeah.
She's like, basically, she just needs to upgrade its power enough to build an army big enough to then get the mana tree, and then she can build it, in her mind, an infinite army.
Yeah, of creating
And I mean, if the players want to be evil, they could side with her.
Yeah.
They want to do an evil
mana
campaign.
mushroom people, mushroom monsters. Yeah, she's in the beginning stages of creating them. She is aware that the golem currently needs a new power drive, so she can create an army to destroy the mana tree. Gotcha. Okay. So she's working in the shadows and all that. What are you gonna say?
Yeah. You remember how one of the little adventures we came up with, how there was that magical artifact that had belonged to that family for a really long time, and it was like the and how like the you remember what I'm talking about, where they had to go across the sea? Yeah, maybe she's after that artifact.
Yeah, that could be.
So the party's going out to like retrieve the artifact and bring it back and like fix what they did that was wrong. But maybe they run into her and she like steals it from them. And then they get wrapped up into all of this.
Yeah, that could be good.
Because that's definitely an escalation of shit hitting the fan.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That'd be good. That'd be cool. I like that a lot.
But I mean, but if you look at just that format, it could be any adventure that you come up with where that could be something she's after as well, right?
Right. Yeah, that's why I put it down there.
Keep that on the table, like
an artifact.
Kind of insert her wherever you can kind of hold on to her and insert her wherever it seems to fit with what your games are running and what they're doing. And she's kind of got this background, like, and if you kind of see that coming, you can start putting hints out of like her presence and her, her Callie's fucking warriors and shit. You can kind of start putting that into the world as the players are progressing through the adventure they're already on, and then she comes in and becomes a real threat after they've just finished doing what they're doing, kind of thing.
Yeah, I like it. I also want her. She has on her utility belt multiple types of acids and mutagens.
Yeah.
That she'll throw and kind of like be like, how are you gonna chase me when you gotta fight these thorn monsters? Splash,
Oh yes, dude. She's got her own like little Pokemons, dude.
Yeah.
Like little monsters in a bottle.
That would be cool, dude, if she was able to take like some sort of essence of something, like like a fingernail from a corpse, and then she'll put it into the bottle of the mutagen, put the cork on it, shake it, and throw it at the players, and it just like magically like
and
the explosion.
That could be part of what Callie's raiders do, is they go places and they find her different ingredients for different creatures and things, because like she's got this whole thing going on, but I definitely want her to have this like power hungry kind of mad scientist vibe. And so she's always working other stuff, because to her, like, any tool she can have that's going to help her achieve this goal she wants, so she's discovered other things along the way. This might be one of her greatest creations, but along the way to the knowledge and power and understanding that she has, she's come up with all kinds of other tools of destruction. And like, I think that'd be really cool for a boss fight too, if she's just like throwing out random stuff that you're not expecting, while she's charging you and fighting you. Like, it sounds like you could come up with a really cool fight out of that.
Yeah. But are willing to secure specimens of creatures or plants and the such. All right,
and maybe like people that are kind of wise to what she's doing. She's like, hey, look, I'm not gonna make you my hive mind because you're a wealthy enough merchant that has enough access to trade routes that you can get me things that I need, right? So she might interact with people that are not part of the cult, they're not part of the hive mind, but they're people that are easily corruptible with gold and treasure, that she could use them to get the things that she needs for her other experiments and like making these concoctions and stuff. So that also puts regular people out in the world that can be there to be used as breadcrumbs to lead the party to her.
Yeah.
Like large shipments of like really strange things coming into port all of a sudden, and then where are they going? Like stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that would be super smart, because like anyone a part of the hive mind will have mutations and they'll obviously not be able to think for themselves. So she'll want people who are useful to her until they're not, basically.
Yeah, and then they
like
can be part of the hive mind.
Yeah.
And that's like, they're afraid of that, so they'll they work with her and do her bidding, and they try to stay on her good side,
Yeah, I like that. I think she'll have like one of her first creations with her all the time, as this is what I can do. And
yeah. She has like her little like brain dead lackey. Yeah, totally.
I want it to be something kind of where it's a type of mushroom creature that like it's very docile, But then like when she snaps her fingers, it goes into a rage and it like triples in size and becomes this like large type. Basically like I'm thinking of like Bane, basically. Like, with mushrooms.
Totally. Like a myconid Bane.
Yeah.
So it's also got some like weird maybe breathing apparatus and like other mechanical weird componentry and stuff like that, and he gets all juiced up on some shit that she gives him.
Oh yeah.
And
dude.
goes on a rage, dude. Like he's just got injectors built into him. And she can just snap her finger and it injects him, and then he goes rage mode.
Yeah, it's like on her utility belt. She can either do that, or it could be like a vial and it's some sort of like odor, or like just essence in a bottle. Basically, she like opens it.
Yeah, like some kind of pheromone. That, like,
pheromone.
triggers.
That's it.
Yeah. And so you got to think about this, like it for the big fight, right? Like you've got her and her like concoctions she's throwing, charging around the battlefield. Then you've got her Bane you've got to fight, so that you can try to destroy the fucking hive mind construct.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can make a super cool arena for it, like in her lab.
I feel like it could be a TPK, like with everything that she'd be able to do. Like if they fought her in her lair, like that's almost a guaranteed TPK. Like they have to do some sabotaging.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like finding ways to weaken the hive mind one way or another, like a reversal, you know, like the taking out.
Oh yeah.
Like somehow to when you kill one of Kali's fucking raiders, like there's got to be something you can do to like desecrate the corpse or do something to like, so that power, the energy that is animating that person doesn't go back into the hive mind. So that it can use that for someone else, you know. So there's got to be people on the outside that are like figuring out what's going on, and they're like, we have to cut them off from their connection, but their connection can't have the energy back. We have to try to weaken it.
Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking maybe like some sort of psychic blast that will like temporarily shut down the hive mind.
Well, okay, so she has to have fail safes in order, right?
Yeah.
If the hive mind ever stopped obeying her command, like if it, like it's like we always worry about with AI running away with itself and then wanting to kill all the humans.
Yeah.
Well, she's smart, right? She has to have fail safes in order in case the hive mind gets too powerful and no longer obeys her command. So the party's gonna have to figure that out. What the fail safes are.
Yeah, okay.
To try to weaken the hive mind, so that they don't have to fight an entire horde while they're fighting her and her Bane, right?
Yeah.
I just love how this works. 1 second, you're like a furbolg. Halfling. Okay, that's gonna be weird. And now like this, all this stuff behind this chick is bad as fuck.
Yeah. I was thinking like maybe we can tie this in, the failsafe can be tied into that special magical weapon or device or something. Maybe it's some sort of like opposite energy of the golem.
What if she doesn't realize it yet, but she's already under control of the hive mind in a way, or in one way or another? But it's still it just allows her to continue to be herself, to fuck it, because she's the thing making it more powerful. So by harming the hive mind, it actually cuts her powers down.
Oh, okay.
Like it's subtly controlling her because it doesn't want her to catch on.
No, I like that.
Her to continue her work.
Yeah, I like that because she did use parts of the dark mana root, which is like some sort of unholy abomination from the mana tree, which was a type of deity that has touched another type of deity, you know, and has been corrupted. So this thing could, it can get like Inception type of bullshit going on here, man. Everything's linked together. But yeah, no, I kind of like that to where, yeah, man, like when that gets damaged, she gets damaged and she doesn't understand why. And then it's just like, because you've already become a part of the hive mind, I've just never let you realize it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the hive mind is its own actual entity.
And,
it is the overmind.
Right. And then when the overmind starts commanding her, she tries to fight back against it because her whole rise to power is nothing if she just becomes part of the hive mind.
Right.
So she would want to resist being completely overtaken by it. So that's going to start affecting her combat. Because now she's going to be having a battle of wills during the fight.
Yeah.
And the thing that triggers that is the players figuring out how to mess with some of the fail safes and damaging the hive mind. That's when the hive mind is going to start trying to command her more and more and more and more, and then she's going to start noticing it.
Okay. Is secretly infected already by the hive mind. See, once the players start finding fail safes that she created before she was infected. The hive mind will start to use its control on Callie.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, dokie.
I like her. I think she's cool.
Yeah, she looked like a bad bitch.
But on that note, I actually have to get going. I gotta finish getting ready for work.
All right, man. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. What's up?
Yeah, of course. Are you gonna be around tomorrow? You want to do another one tomorrow?
Yeah, we will. We'll do another one tomorrow. Maybe we'll mix it up a bit and we'll do a dungeon.
Okay.
And then we'll come back to this or something. Just to keep things fresh and keep things moving along in the Daggerheart world. So, you know, we got a couple NPCs that are really interesting, and they could be, you know, really important, or they could just be some, you know, fluff to run into.
Yeah, it does. It just depends on how the players interact with it. We all know how that goes. Sometimes you can be like, well, there's a guy that offers to, you know, take your party across town in his carriage to get you to where you're going, and then you have a conversation with them, and all of a sudden the whole party's derailed the campaign because they fell in love with some NPC you RP'd too well. So
yeah,
you know, it happens.
Be like that.
You never
sometimes.
know. Or you'll be like, here's this big glowing red thing right over here, and they're like, I'm gonna go buy some biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
Like, rad, dude. Okay, well, that's 3 weeks of fucking riding down the shitter. We'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm excited about all this. I can't wait to like play in the world and have some of the shit going on. But I know you have to go. I just want to say thank you to everyone who stops in and checks out this video. I hope you enjoy our ramblings and such. Please join us again tomorrow night, and we will start making a dungeon from the Dungeon Master's Guide. I'll start bringing that up and stuff. We'll try our hand at that, and then we'll like kind of cycle through some of this, make some more NPCs, do a couple of landmarks, you know, do that kind of thing, and then we'll kind of take a step back and go to the other eras. We'll go to Shadowdark after that, and we'll do the same thing. Yeah. All right. Well, I hope you guys take care of yourselves and each other, and I look forward to any comments that you guys leave down below. You got anything you want to say before we leave?
Just remember that anger is a punishment you give to yourself for other people's behavior.
Oof. Wise words from the Zarn Master.
Y'all have a good night.
Okay, bye.